Optimus Binary Traders. Welcome to Optimus Binary Traders. So I want to teach you how to load a bot. How to load a bot. So first of all, ensure that you have created a real account. So you create a real account. If you don't have a real account, you will only have the demo account. So there's this part you will click, then create the real account. Then after creating the real account, so that is where you will load the bot. But if you want to practice, make sure you practice on the demo account. Don't practice with the real account. So you make sure you practice with the demo account. But if you want now to implement what you've practiced on the real account, then you have an option of choosing the real account. So for example, if I want to be on the real account, I click real account. And how do you know it's real account? It has this code CR. Then the demo, if you want to be on the demo will have the code VRT, like this, VRTC, just from the word virtual. Now if you want to load the bot, you always come to trade, then click this part. You will see this menu, sub menu. It's a drop down menu. Then you click binary bot. Now let me show you if it will be on mobile device or on your phone. It will look like this. This website will look like this. So what do you need to do? You need to click these three lines, these horizontal lines. This is where your menu will be. Or if you want to change the account, you click here, then you choose which account you want to trade on. So I want to go to the menu, so the menu will look like this. So you click, then if you look at this word trade, there's an arrow ahead, also same to resources. So meaning they have a drop down menu. So what you do is that on this name trade, click this arrow. It will bring a list of this. We have smart trader, web trader, binary bot, meta trader 5. So you choose binary bot. So that's on your mobile device. So I want us to go to portfolio. Okay, no, not portfolio, sorry. I want us to go to trade, then you click binary bot. I'm loading the bot on the virtual account. So you realize that on clicking binary bot, you'll find that there will be a new tab that will be created. So on this new tab, you are going to see the following. If your site has no bot at all, so you'll see binary bot, trade more efficiently than you ever thought possible, interested. You see all these words you can read. So I want you to go directly to begin building a bot. So you click begin building a bot. Then we wait. Then you realize we are logged out. So I want to log in. So you ensure you are logged in. So I want to log in. Just want to log in. So I'm logging in. And kindly don't use the social media in creating your account. Use directly the Gmail account. That's for your email instead of Facebook. We find that you may have challenges in logging in. So this is an account with this a training account. It has no money. Okay, it has $0.29, so I use it for training. So this is on real account. So when you are logged in, again, you need to know which account you want to work on. If you want to work on real account, you will load the bot directly. If you want to work on demo, you'll choose demo. So you find that when you select to build to begin building your bot, you find that you normally land on a site whereby there's a default bot, but that bot doesn't work well. So what you need to do is that you need to buy the bot from me, a premium bot that you can use now to trade on the real account. And once I send you the bot, I normally use the email. So once I send you via email, so you download it, maybe on your phone. Remember, my bots can work on both your phones, tablets, laptops. So you find that you can use your phone, then as you get money slowly, then you buy a laptop. There's no problem. So I want us to load here. I've told you that you will find a default bot which is not developed. It's very risky. Don't use that one to trade. So now if you want to load the bot, make sure you observe this. There are several icons here. I'm going to show you how to use them, but first of all, let's load the bot. So you click from the left hand side, there's this folder like icon. So if you hover over it using your mouse, if you're using a computer, you find that you will see the word pop up, load new blocks, and you are given in bracket XML file. So a bot is a program, normally called a robot, is a program that helps you trade better, just in simple terms. So you find that it's not an app that you are going to install on your phone. Kindly note that. So don't even bother opening the file, because it may not even open on your phone, or if it opens, you may not understand what is inside that bot unless you are a programmer like me. So I want to show you an example of a bot. Then I want to open inside. I just want to open the file and then show you what is inside that bot. So bots are normally developed using the XML programming language. So I want to open this. This is an Optimus even odd. I have so many bots, but so I want to open with a text editor. I can open with VS Code. I can open with Notepad++. I can open with Sublime and so forth. So for example, let me just open it with Notepad++. So this is how your bot looks like inside. These are codes. So you find that what you normally see on the user interface area where you make adjustments and settings, this is how it looks like at the back end. And you are going to see values here, all these. Yeah, so let me just close that because it's of no importance today. But okay, I want you to learn something. Look at this file extension. It is Optimus even odd .xml. So that's how a bot looks like. So that's the file extension. For example, the file extension for this is .png. There are many file extensions. For example, for this one is .csv. So a bot has a file extension of .xml. Good. Now let's load the bot. To load the bot, you click this folder. Then it will open this pop-up here. Then my computer is already selected. If it's not there, select my computer. Then load. So on loading, you should be able to know where your bot is. If you download, where do those bots go to? Now, I know where mine are. So I'll click Optimus bots, then I know where it is, where the bot is. Directly I'm landing on this bot. So you select the bot. After selecting, you ensure that even the name is here. You see, it's an XML document. Click open. Remember, we are doing this on virtual. I'm not doing this on real. I'm doing on virtual because I'm just demonstrating. I want to repeat again, then show you something. Yes, I want to load that bot. Look at this. Blocks are loaded successfully. So you find that the kind of codes that were complicated behind there, the ones I was showing you, this is how they look like on the front end, where you have the user interface where you can make changes. Now, we have loaded our bot. What next? We need now to configure the bot. Now, normally the bots that I design, they come with the default settings, which are just good. You can use them. But now, you can edit some parts. For example, change some figures here and there to suit your strategy that you want to use to trade. And even after loading the bot, I want you to realize that this bot, there are parts that are not visible here on the canvas, this area. You see this white part? So if you want to see the hidden part of the bot, because remember, when you're scrolling like this, you have a limit. It's fixed. You can't exceed that. See? So I want to see the other part. So you place your cursor here, then left click and hold, then drag. So you'll be doing that, click, drag. So this is how long the bot is with all the details. So you find that these other parts, I want to show the parts that you are not supposed to touch, because once you touch, you're going to mess up with the structure of the bot. For example, don't even remove any block here. For example, if I remove this one, just by doing that, this bot will not work. So be very careful. And I know such problems normally occur when you are using your phone, because the phone has a very small screen, and anytime you do some slight adjustments, you find that you've messed up. So the only part that will be of use is this part. Let me show you this. Define your trade contract. So that is part 1 of the block. This block 1, then you have 2, 3, and so forth. So we are going to look at this part 1. So after you've loaded the bot, you find that it will come with these settings. So don't change them after you have reloaded the bot. But for example, if I switch accounts, I want you to notice something, that when you are switching an account from one account to the other, the bot will reset itself to Forex each and every time you do that. Also, if you're going to click here, reset the blocks to the initial state, if I click there, I do that, you see, it has refreshed the bot to its initial state. See, this is the default bot. So, to load again, I'm repeating, that way, you go and look for your bot, click open, the bot will load, you'll see, blocks loaded successfully. Okay, now next. What next? You find that this bot trades better on over under. That's the strategy. So the only thing you will be doing is to just manipulate these values. The stop loss, you can set the stop loss, and normally make sure you set the stop loss to an amount that you can afford to lose. Yes. Otherwise, there are people who normally mess up. They put maybe the stop loss isn't good, maybe it doesn't match the account balance and so forth. So you have complications. You can always consult me over that. I will always help you to how to set your stop loss. So the stop loss is where you can set. You can also set your target profit. You can also set your stake. only those, and maybe here the ticks, but you don't need to touch here, no problem. So your work will be to deal with the first block. Now after you have loaded, you realize that the bot at this point, it has several icons. I want to begin from this far end, the far left. So the far left says that reset blocks to the initial state. I think I had done that. This is where you use to load the bot. Now this allows you to save the existing blocks. For example, I've realized that I've made a strategy. For example, the bot comes with a target profit of 10, but now I want a target profit of 5. Then I want a stop loss of 50, and I want a stake of just 0.35, or a stake of $1. You see? So meaning this is a strategy that I want to apply, and if it works, then that's good for me, assuming I'm a client using Optimus bots. So the next thing will be how to use this one now. So I can save this strategy so that instead of setting the bot each and every time from these default values to another value that I want, so I just save. I just click this one and save. So it will pop up here. So you have to give your bot a name. So for example, I can call it let me call it Optimus, just Optimus, just that way, doesn't matter. So as long as you know what it means, then I click save. When you click save, it will download. Let me go to the download section. It will download, and you find that it didn't pick the name. So this is the bot itself, the one we were trying to modify. So you find that let me just delete this because I'm not going to use that. So if that is your strategy, then you save it so that another time you will just be loading. You just click on the bot, load directly, instead of doing the settings. So next one is undo the changes. Maybe you did something. For example, maybe I pulled this section and removed by mistake. I just do what? Undo the changes. And to redo the changes, click that, it will go back, but I want it to be there. Good. This part, you use it to zoom in. You want to see that bot well, you can only zoom in or zoom out. See? Let me zoom in. Yeah, I think that's okay. So these are for zooming. Then this will be a section whereby it's used to rearrange vertically. You know when you begin trading. Let me not mention that. Then this other section, before I explain this one, let me show you this. This is where you click to run the bot. So for example, I want this bot to trade and give me a target profit of 5. Yeah, I just click here. So when you click there, you see it opens a summary dialog where it will be showing you how the bot is making the trades, and yeah, that is it. You will always see them here. So when the bot is doing the trade, it will show you a section for the timestamp. Timestamp means at the time that trade was taking place. It will give you the date, time, and even the time zone. You see that, like this one is GMT plus 0300. Then it will have a reference column. Then the trade type, it will show you that which type of trade is that. Are you trading even odd? Are you trading matches differs? Are you trading over under? You see? So that is the section, but then the bot has finished, but I want us to continue. Now the entry point is where now the bot enters the market to make the trade, and the exit point is where it leaves the market after maybe a profit or a loss. Profit or loss, so you'll see your profits or losses here. When there are losses, you will see them in red color. If there are losses, if there are profits, you'll see them in green color. Now after you run the bot, you'll find that if the bot can stop on two conditions. For example, if the bot has reached the target profit, that is 1. 2, if the bot has also reached the stop loss. So that's when the bot will stop. So when it stops, it gives a pop-up, so you need to click this one, OK. Then after trading, I always advise people to stop again this part, then clear. But maybe if you have I'll show you the effect of not clearing your trade logs, because the next trade will be just added on that. I think that's something we can talk later. Let's concentrate on this. So I want to show you the other part. This one here, not this. There's another one. I want this bot to make trades. Then maybe I was observing my trades here, that by mistake I clicked this part, so I've lost the part. So you can get it by clicking this show or hide the summary pop-up. I click there, it comes back. You see? Another thing is that after maybe you finish your trade and you want maybe to even share with your friends or any other person your trades, you are going to do that on the trade logs, and you find that after you've made your profit or maybe a loss, you are going to click this save icon, this one. So you click it, then it will download the CSV file. I think that is better now. So if I want to get out of this, I have to stop first, then clear. Okay. Now I've shown you the other part. This is for run. This is for show logs. See, gives you an overview of what you've been doing. Then this is the chart. Yeah, you see, this is the chart. So we shall talk about charts later. Yeah, so you can close that. Then this one, it gives you a trading overview. You see, these are candlesticks. Yeah, if you love to see. Okay, I don't want to go into this, but take time and learn, because there are complicated things here. But all in all, is just about that chart. So just use this. Use this one. It's simple and you can understand better. So if you check here, you find that yeah, I think we are done. So what you need to do is just to run the bot, and that's over. I think I've shown enough. Or I also have this. There's also this. Connect binary bot to your Google Drive and easily save and reuse your blocks. For example, you've come up with a new strategy, you want to save that block, you can save it. And remember, please your bot. Once I sell you a bot, use it on your account alone and keep it safe. And yeah, I always put instructions on the email that I used to send uh, your bot to. So where I send the bot to, your email address, I always put the instructions there on how you can keep your bots. For example, don't carry them on flash disks. That flash may be having a virus, then clear your bot. But once you buy a bot from me, I can always also prepare the same, just in case you lose through some ways that maybe you didn't like. Your phone might be stolen and you need a bot. You can always check your email. That's why I prefer email. I don't send bots on WhatsApp or any social media platforms. Yeah, so all the best. That's all I wanted to know. I wanted you to know. These other sections don't touch. This for developers. If you're developing a new bot, you always use these sections to add some conditions here and to do the necessary arrangements on this platform. So all the best. I know now, by now you know how to load a bot. I know you now know how to save existing blocks, refresh, undo, play. This is run. This play button it's for run. Thank you. So have a nice time.